Hi guys, my name is Firefly and welcome back to a brand new episode of Timberborn. Now, in this episode or in this series, we are doing a mountain challenge where we're trying to populate these mountains, use all the resources without building at sea level and without using explosives. In the last episode, we finished our underground lake and our hidden lake, which is a moat, but with a roof basically. And we finished making storage, some lidos, and we're going to start putting pathing over here so we can start getting this scrap metal, because scrap metal is what we need to make the very big bridges. Now, first thing I want to say is thank you so much. I've hit 500 subscribers. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I really appreciate it, guys. I love you all. And hopefully we can get the community tab going and we can have some polls and all that stuff. Also, by the time this episode comes out, and I'm sorry, this episode's going to be a little bit late because I've got building works upstairs and it's driving me insane. But by the time this episode comes out, I should have a Discord channel. So feel free to pop by. There's not going to be many people, but they are going to be very good few amount of amazing people. Show me your Timberborn, talk about memes, talk about pets, whatever you want. Come in there, talk with me. We're going to have loads of fun and let's start building a community. So check in the description. There should be a link to the Discord channel and I hope to see you there. So what are we going to do in this episode? Like I said before, we're going to head on over here and attack this mountain basically. Now I got a really cool name from one of you guys calling this mountain Mount Scrapmore. I really love it. So I'm going to call it that. But it's not going to be this mountain. That's going to be Mount Scrapmore. It's going to be this mountain because this is the mountain that has unlimited scrap metal. If we see with our underground ruins. Because once we're done with this, we're most likely going to turn this into an aquatic farm, which I saw on one of you guys sent me a picture on Discord, and I saw it looked pretty cool. So this might turn into an aquatic farm, it might not, but we mostly won't. Once the scrap metal's gone, there'll be no point calling it Mount Scrapmore. So this is going to be Mount Scrapmore. This is going to be something else. You guys can come up with a name if you want to, and we can call it whatever floats your boat. So first thing I want to do is start farming this metal. So we need some scrap flags or scavenger flags, sorry. Now, how many beavers do I have unemployed? I have 5 unemployed beavers. I'm pretty good with water and food. I am thinking of putting another house here. Now that'll be an extra 9 beavers, I believe, or is it 16? How many comes in here? 9 beavers. Can we support another 9 beavers? That is the question. Because that really changes the dynamic. That's literally 1/3 or half of our beavers, and we're going to add it on. Do we have enough? I don't know if we will. So for now, I'm going to put one of these bad boys. In fact, I'm going to put one of these. And can this fit in there? Oh, it can. Look at that. Look at that. We're going to put it like that. We're going to get an extra 4 beavers just to help out. So now we've got scrap coming in. We're most likely going to need to put some sort of storage. Now, do I want to make it over here? Because what suggestions I've got is to make our production area where the scrap metal is. Now, because this is going to be the main scrap metal area, we're going to make all our production here eventually with storage and all that jazz. So I'm going to be making temporary storages at the moment. Now, this is a lot of scrap metal, isn't it? This is actually a lot of scrap metal. Should I put 1 or 2 storages here? Or should I put it over here? Because at the end of the day, no, actually, we're going to process it over here for now. We're going to process it over here. So let's put in, it's the dilemma because moving it is going to take forever. But you know what? Future me can deal with that. Future me can deal with that. I don't want to deal with that right now. Let's just put some storage like this. Now, I've got to leave space for other things. Or a space for a pathway, basically. So that we can actually put some other buildings here. Let's do that. Let's get another storage in here. And then we're going to have to think about getting smelters and some power towards it. So once we've got, what is that, 30? No, that's not too bad to make, to be honest with you. It's not too bad to make. I think we'll make one for now. I kind of want to make two because sometimes you just need to rush things, you know? You need to get things done super fast. So that should be getting okay. So now we would need power. Now I could unlock this, but that needs paper and we don't actually have paper at the moment. Could I make paper? And most we could. Oh, also, I turned this around because it just seemed pointless putting a platform here. I'm going to put it here. And as you can see, I've also made this crossing, which is going to be the sort of junctions to get to the other islands. So that's why I've made it like that. So we're going to put a platform here anyway. So it's going to be something like this. Oops, no, I don't want two. Just want the one. Just want the one like that. And then it's going to go across onto the other island. Okay, but where can I put some paper? How big are you? I do have you print. Ooh. Looky here. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. And now we can actually make some paper. So that's amazing. So then I can actually make the big power. We'll do that because that's 400. One of these can power these two easily. Simple. It can it go on? No, it can't go on like that. You can actually just do that. And that just saves so many resources. So while they complete that, I feel like I have a lack of beavers. I do need 2 more in there. I mostly don't need any more gears for now. How many gears does these take? 40 gears, okay. And that, 15 gears. Okay, yeah, you can stop. And planks can stop for now. And we can put some beavers in here. Now I do like to keep a few beavers spare just in case people die and all that jazz. Until the job priorities come out, we can't really have the exact amount of beavers that we need, because once someone dies and the job goes missing, say the water goes missing, and no one's in there, we die of dehydration. So we've got to be very careful. So I would like to keep 2, which is absolutely perfect. And I did also, guys, I got a comment that it's been losing some frame rates. In my recordings, it seems pretty okay. Let me know. I'll do some more testing and some more observation on it. But hopefully it should be okay. I changed a few things on my settings and hopefully it should be okay now. But yeah, let me know if you see any sort of frame issues, because we've only got 22 beavers. There shouldn't be many frame rate issues at the moment. All right, so now they're doing that, let's sort of think about the pathway to get there, because we are eventually going to make a bridge up there. And we're going to have to go across like this. Now, I'm going to pull it across the houses for now, because I don't know if them houses are going to stay there. I may swap them out for these bigger houses eventually and put some roofs in that. You know, also, there was actually a really good idea, actually. I nearly forgot about it. Is making aqueducts. Now, I was planning to make aqueducts, I was planning to make aqueducts, but I've got a really cool idea. Why don't we make a bridge that's also an aqueduct, right? So that means we could actually make it here and eventually get rid of these stairs and have it come across here. And then we could actually turn this area into a forestry. It's a pretty cool idea. And then we can turn, that's too small for an aquatic farm. This is quite big for an aquatic. This is a good size for an aquatic farm. But I do want to make like another moat, but with an aqueduct going across. Let's do that. Let's do that. We can make an aqua farm somewhere else. We can make it down here or something. So, and the reason why I don't want to make an aqua farm here now, because if we have a moat, there's just no point in putting water on top as well. We might as well use the green area. So, how big is our aqueduct going to be? Now I'm thinking 1 square should be enough. I hope. I really hope. 1 square width. And is that the right size? Or do I need to go up by 1? Let's delete this. Okay, yeah, so I need to go up by 1. That is absolutely fine. I don't know why I've got it on pause. They should be doing their stuff. All right, so that is absolutely fine. We're actually going to make a sort of step-in waterfall here. Like that. And that can go down. Water can flow. And then go over to here. Which then will mean we can have a stairway. In fact, I'm going to make it too wide. Because I'm going to make it 3 wide. I'm going to make it 3 wide. So we need to get rid of all these trees. We need to get rid of these trees. But we need to get down there. First of all, let's design it on this side. Let's design it over here. So say that's the middle of the island. You kind of want it here. So let's put a marker there. Let's delete this stuff because I don't want them to make it just yet. Okay, so that's deleted. Let's actually, so 1, 2, 3, and it's gonna actually come here. So that's how big it's gonna be. I don't mind that. I'm happy with that. All right, so now we just need to build it up. Okay, with that built up as much as it can be for now, here's where we go and make the step-in waterfall. So we do something like that. And then we can either, all right, hear me out, we can either have 1 walkway in the middle of bridges, and 2, you can see the river on both sides, or we can have 2 bridges and you can see the water in the middle. Now I'm kind of going with putting the bridge in the middle. I'm kind of going with that plan at the moment. So let's just see how that would look. First we're gonna have to make a way down there. Okay, so I've come up with something like this. Now the reason why I've put 3 platforms in the middle there is because I actually want to put something on the side here and put maybe some decorations or some benches or something like that. Just to add sort of like a resting point between the bridges. Now I didn't have the big ones to use, unfortunately. Which would mostly have been better. We could wait for it. Like, that's not a big deal. Well, let's sort this out. None. Let's put scrap metal in here. Cool. Sounds good to me. So we could wait that out and get the bigger bridges. You know what? That is what we're going to do. And we will put just the one platform in the middle. Like that. And then you should be able to have two big bridges going across. And that would be the aqueduct. Now, we will need to change these three into dams. Or maybe even, I don't want to put it as floodgates, because you can't walk along floodgates. So it may have to be dams. And this actually would then spread out around here, going around the circle to make another area like this, really. Yeah. Now, would this overflow? Most likely. We may need to put dams along here just to have a way for the water to escape if it's going too much. But I don't know how many dams we'll need to put. Maybe 3 or 4. So we'll need to think about that, definitely. All right, let's put scrap metal in here as well. Yeah, I like that. I like that. So I'm going to let them get on with taking down their scrap metal and building this bad boy. Did they build this yet? No, they haven't. And then I'm going to get them to clear this area, and I'm going to finish up this design. And I will see you guys in a sec. And there you have it. Our last few pieces of scrap metal getting ready to be harvested. I think we've got enough space for it. Maybe we don't. That's fine. It's not too bad. And as you can see, I've started this bad boy. Look at this. This is going to look pretty cool. We're going to have water flowing down here, going into here and starting to come out here. But I did a mistake. If we go into like this sort of building thing here, I've put platforms here where I should actually put the 1-level platforms and the rest of it be levees, because otherwise there'll be a gap. So what that means is, let's pause it. Let's delete all of this. Oh man, this is crazy. And let's delete all of that. And that. Oh, and down here. And we've got some stairs there that we can delete. Oh, I need to delete this bridge. Oh man. Okay, that's fine. I've got loads of metal. I've got loads of wood. I've got loads of scrap. We're absolutely fine. I want things to be perfect. That's more important. All right. So then we just fill this up with levees, right? Like that. Now, what I have done, that's wrong. I've made it with a 3-block depth. And I did that because I feel like that's a reasonable amount of water. I feel like that's mostly too much, actually, but it's okay. It's okay, we'll deal with it. Yeah, I think that is okay. So we can go like, oh, let's delete this stuff. And so many resources are being discarded. I really wish we can get the ability to recycle resources. So it should be something like that, right? Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So then we can put the stairs to go down. Now, the reason why I've got stairs on the side is just so they can construct. I will mostly remove them once we are complete done. Then we can do that. Put the last stairs. Then this bad boy. And then the last bridge. I think that's going to look pretty cool. I think that's going to look really, really cool. I cannot wait. Now, do I need to do any more construction? They should be able to build everything from here. And let's check pathing. Oh, I deleted it. But when I last checked it, it was kind of green here. So pathing will be pretty decent as well. So that's good. This is going to look amazing. I cannot wait for this to be done. So once that is actually done, we'll actually get some dams here. Either dams, or we could just leave it open. But we'll come to that once we have everything built, because we still got to build the outer wall for this area. Now, I might turn this into a wheat farm, because I was nearly running out of food here. I had to put some food down here, and that's only with an extra 4 beavers. We want to get a few more beavers in there, so we're going to have to increase our food production. We're definitely going to have to increase our food production. Let's start putting this around. I think it's going to go like that. I don't need too much water here. That's the thing. I don't need too much. It's just for irrigation purposes. Where the other one here was mainly for drinking water as well. So they were using quite a lot. And I think 3 layers or 3 squares is absolutely fine, to be fair with you. And we go like that. And I think we're just gonna sort of follow that all the way around, really. And there you go, we can follow it around just like that. Let me put some pathway on there so they can actually build it. Hopefully they can get all the way around. If not, and I'm just going to do this anyway, just to be on the safe side, is I'm going to put a bridge right here so they can actually get across. Like that. That should help out. And then all we've got to do is get down here and delete some trees. Ooh, this needs to come out a bit more, because that gap. Right, let's get that. So that can actually come out here, I guess. Something like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then once we get rid of the trees, we can get the rest of it done. And that would be that little bad boy done. What we're also going to do is put some designs here, put some decorations. But we would have to wait for it to be completed first. And it's not much left. We've got a fair bit of wood. We've got a lot of planks. We're going to be absolutely fine building this. Yeah, I think that's going to be A-okay. Let's let them finish that up. And there you have it. Our first aqueduct to another island. You know what? I think that is the first aqueduct I've ever made in any series. I'm not quite sure. I think it is. I don't think I've ever needed to make one or ever made one before. But there you go. So all we need to do now is close off this area, build it all, and we can hydrate or irrigate this island and start using it for a bit more food production. I think we need a lot more food production. And there's a lot of trees growing down here. May need to get rid of them at some point. But I do want to make a bigger forest, so we may make a whole forest around this island, the lower end of this island, maybe just full of forest. And we're cutting down the trees and all that jazz. And then we can use up here for other stuff. Maybe more carrots. Don't know yet. Don't know. We'll get there. But guys, unfortunately, that is all I have time for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. I hope you have an amazing day. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.